I love Leo too because I feel like they're so bold with how they dress. Like they're not afraid to have like dress like in a period piece, you know what I mean? Like people will dress like in the 60s or the 50s and they ride it hard. Like they rock that shit every single day. I love the dedication to the outfit too.
It's that fixed fire, you know? Baby. You know what I mean? Yes.
They go for it. They don't care if it's like you said in the beginning, they don't care if it's not mainstream. Like if they feel sexy and confident in it, they're gonna rock it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
Oh, and we be dangerous.
And we dangerous.
Did you miss us? Did you miss us?
I think they did.
Because like I missed you. Like we missed you.
We really did.
You know, and in today's episode, you already know what we are talking about. So like, let's just get into it.
Yeah, we know what the people want.
Right. The question of who's the best dressed of the Zodiac, okay? And if y'all didn't know, Sarah and I each pick 3 signs, okay? Sometimes we agree, sometimes we do not.
Yeah, we don't like decide.
We don't decide
and then like that's what we, like we just do it based off of how we feel, and if it ends up being the same signs, perfect. It just solidifies that we were in fact correct.
Exactly.
I want to start this off by saying that the 3 that I picked, and as me and Maya have discussed, we ended up picking the same 3.
Yes, we did.
Like literally 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
So the 3 that we picked, I honestly just want to say that I feel like all 3 of these signs have it girl energy.
Yes.
And you know, when you're an it girl, you don't necessarily always follow the trends, but you bring a sort of energy which makes everyone think that you are the trend.
Yes.
Even if people haven't seen you wear that, or you know what I mean, have this sort of style, if you're the first person to do it, because of your energy, it almost entices people to be like, oh shit, like I love that.
Yes.
I want to wear that.
Yes.
You know?
And I love that you say that, because honestly, being best dressed, well dressed, goes hand in hand with confidence. And I feel like all 3 of the signs that we picked do bring a certain confidence whenever they enter a room.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So, who'd you pick first?
Alright, my first one is Libra, the Venusian queen. So, Libra, I feel like this Venusian queen was made to be a fashionista. Like, I feel like, I don't know why, like all kids played with dolls, but I feel like Libra, like, was the one that would be like brushing everything hair. And like, I can speak on myself because I have Libra placements, like making sure the doll looks perfect, playing the dress up games like a little too long. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's been hours and you're like, I can get this perfect. You know what I mean? Virgo is all about like perfection when it comes to everything. Libra is perfection when it comes to beauty.
Yes.
Like truly. And like Libra, I feel like created the quote, like look good, feel good. They won't be able to go about their daily life if they don't look good. And like they feel disbalanced. You know, Libra is the scale. So I feel like when they are not feeling themselves is already the day is starting with the scale
it ain't good.
Unbalanced. You know what I mean?
For sure. No, their outfit brings harmony to them. Like they want everything to be balanced, like you were saying. And one of the ways that they can bring balance and like ease into the world is how they look. Because at the end of the day, let's be real, everyone. When you come out looking a mess, people are looking at you.
Yeah.
And Libra does not want that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
Libra loves any excuse to go out, get pretty, and to be seen by the people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like that Venusian energy, like loves to show up and like get dressed and pretty and take their time doing it too.
Absolutely. I feel like we know Libra to be the most social sign. You know what I mean? They're very socially intelligent. So like if you know you're going to be talking to a lot of people, you also want to be respected, and you know you have to look good in order to be respected. Yeah. You know, Libra just has that eye. The eye that finds the most expensive, beautiful thing in the store, you know what I mean? And knows that she needs it or he needs it. Like that's just like how Libra operates. And even if Libra is balling on a budget, she will look fucking expensive. Yes. She will look fucking expensive.
Yes. Yes. I just love how Libras, I feel like they just have an eye for placing certain colors together and certain items together. Like it's never too over the top. Yeah. Like it looks very like a well put together outfit. Like the jewelry goes, the purse, the shoes, the everything, you know? Like from head to toe, they look good. And it's not too like I said, over the top. Like I feel like maybe the next set I'm gonna talk about.
Exactly. It's like there's different types of style icons. Libra is the type of style icon where everything, like we said, looks balanced. Like this color goes with that. Like if I'm gonna go like this, it's gonna go like that. And I noticed with Libra too, maybe because they're an air sign too, I don't know, I feel like they don't stick with one style. Like they're not just like girly. Like you see Libra, they can work a lot of different styles, but they are balanced within that style.
Yes.
You know?
Totally. They need all the pieces to work together.
I feel like they dress for their mood, to be honest. Libra dresses for their mood.
Yeah. And I love, I'll say this last too, that I feel like Libra can wear just like a basic white tee, and it looks so like nice and polished and fresh. I mean, you know what I mean? They love a clean, clean aesthetic.
I mean, Libra, like, I feel like usually Libras are really pretty. Like besides like their outfits, like their faces are very symmetrical. Like they're usually really, really pretty. So it's like whatever, traditionally pretty. You know what I mean? Everyone's beautiful in their own way, but Libra's really usually traditionally pretty. So like when they wear a white tee, like you can't help but feel pleased. You're like, look at this beautiful person in this white tee. You don't have to try. It's kind of unfair.
Right, a classic beauty.
Exactly.
You know, like a classic car.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful aesthetic. Next, best dress. I gotta call out Leo.
Oh, okay. I know the Leos are watching.
Like, they're like, why was I
in our season? Like, they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, how dare you?
How dare you not put us
How dare you
first?
make me wait?
I'm sorry. I really do have to give the crown to Libra though, in my opinion. I feel like they are their style is unmatched. But Leo, you are second in my book. And I feel like I love Leo because obviously we all know like they love to be the center of attention, and you know they're ruled by the sun, so like rightfully so, it's kind of a given that all eyes are going to be on them when they walk into a room. And again, they know like if everybody's going to be looking at them, I might as well be looking my best. You know, I don't want to distract you with like how I might be looking. So I might as well come looking great. And I love Leos because I feel like they're so over the top. Like I always feel like they're going to like a movie premiere, but they don't really need to be going to a movie premiere. You know, like they could just be going to a dentist with like hella gold jewelry on and like their latest like shoes, like $200 shoes or whatever. You know, like that's just Leo though.
They don't need an occasion.
No.
They are the occasion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I respect that,
And you will always feel like, unless you try, you will always feel underdressed around Leo.
Facts.
And like, that's your problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like Leo didn't do nothing. Leo has been Leo. So like, if you ever even try to like come at them like, well, like you're doing, they're like, no, you've never done enough. That's been the problem within our friendship, relationship, any situationship. You are never doing enough. So just don't come at them like that. Cause like, since they were like 3, they've been dressing to impress.
Right.
Best dressed kid in class.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's just how it goes. And like, yeah, it's no surprise that Leo loves being the center of attention at all times. So of course they're gonna look good. Leo would drop dead before they enter any room looking busted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no.
They're just not gonna show up.
No.
They're gonna be late.
No.
Like, no.
No, they probably already have like a note written down for when they're dead. And like, who's gonna do my hair? Who's gonna do my outfit? Like, you guys better make me look good when I'm dead. Like, what the fuck? And they love to command the attention of any room, you know? So they also just love to be complimented. If you ignore their fit, or if you ignore them like getting their new bag or whatever, like they're gonna know you're lying. Like, I know you saw, I know you saw me. You know what I mean? I know you saw me as soon as I walked into this room. Like, it's almost like you're lying to me by not giving me a compliment. Right. You know?
Because it's, in some ways, it's so loud when they walk into the room with it. You know, like I feel like they're so decadent with like how they dress. It's like, yeah, you can't ignore it. You have to say like, damn, that's a good bag. Like, damn, that's some nice jewelry. That's so nice. Yeah. Looking nice.
I mean, it is main character energy. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about me. So why aren't you complimenting me? Like, what's going on here? Like, there's something wrong. Like, did someone die? Because that would make it the most important thing. But like, other than that, like, I'm the most important thing. You know?
I love Leo too because I feel like they're so bold with how they dress. Like they're not afraid to have like dress like in a period piece, you know what I mean? Like people will dress like in the 60s or the 50s and they ride it hard. Like they rock that shit every single day. I love the dedication to the outfit too.
It's that fixed fire, baby. You know what I mean? Yes.
They go for it. They don't care if it's like you said in the beginning, they don't care if it's not mainstream. Like if they feel sexy and confident in it, they're gonna rock it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care if their friends don't look like them.
To be completely honest with you, like if I had to pick the sign of the person that's like next to the cameraman, like hyping me up, I want a Leo. Like I want a Leo. Like I want them to be my hype man, like out of every single one of these signs, because Leo is just gonna be fucking riding for you throughout your entire photo shoot, throughout your entire premiere, throughout the entire next few months after a breakup. Like they're gonna be telling you how hot you are, and like how could you not believe them? It's Leo. They always look good.
Right.
And if you look busted, they're gonna make sure you look good. You know what I mean? They're gonna be the first one to tell you like, honey, you're not looking too good.
Right.
And for me, like personally, the way they'll say it will be better than a Libra's, because Libra will kind of like sugarcoat and be like, no, honey, you look good. Like let me just like.
I mean, like what are you
Libra's
saying,
gonna be
Libra?
like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Right.
Libra's gonna be like, no, this is why he broke up with you.
Right. Like you ain't dressing right for your body. Let me help you. Let me put you on game.
Exactly.
Because they know that stuff. They got the eye for it too.
They really do. And you are their project. You know, creativity fuels Leo.
Yes.
So like if they have invested time in you, like they're gonna make sure you look good. So for our final person, we picked Gemini. And you know, Gemini changes their style as often as they change their boyfriend. You know what I mean? No, like for real, they really do. They need to switch it up. It keeps them alive. You're never bored. You know, they don't like being bored, which is why they're always switching up, you know, their style. They're ruled by Mercury. And the thing with Gemini is they get like a kick out of thinking that like they tricked you. Like you will think Gemini's style is one way, and as soon as you think you figured it out, they will dress up in a completely different way the next day, and you're gonna be surprised. Like they really get horny for like surprising people.
Facts.
And yeah, I just feel like the mercurial energy of Gemini just loves experimenting, like I said, and Gemini is always in the know. And I feel like to be on top of the fashion game, you have to be in the know.
Yes.
When it comes to everything. So of course they're gonna be ahead of all the fashion trends, in my opinion. You know, because they're always processing and taking in information from every single different industry, every single person. So how could they not be like, oh shit, is that what's popping in spring 2023? Okay. You know what I mean? You know?
And true, so true, because like they have so many different interests. Like they're like, oh, this is gonna be up and coming. I'll pick a little style from here that maybe people don't know about yet. And start rocking it, and then it'll get mainstream. You know what I mean?
And they're okay with people being like, that's weird. Like, what the fuck are you wearing? They're like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're gonna be wearing this in 2 years. You're welcome.
Yes, that's actually one of my favorite things about Gemini is like, I feel like they, out of the other two signs in my opinion, are the most like spunky with like their style and will wear like mismatched patterns, and like I'll be honest, sometimes their outfits don't hit, but when they do, like it looks really good, you know, because they really took a chance and like did something very different, and I really like that. And I agree with you in the sense that like Geminis have such multifaceted personalities that they need an outfit to match how they're feeling that day too. You know, so like one day they may feel more like rock, emo, punker, whatever, and they're gonna wear more black clothes. The next day they're feeling like a preppy bitch, you know, so they're gonna wear like their preppy clothes. It just depends completely on their mood or the occasion that they're going to as well. You know what I mean? Because they're very much like, I'm gonna dress for this occasion because it's an event.
And I don't know if it's because of the fact that, you know, Gemini, the twins, because of the fact that they're ruled by, you know, their duality and all that stuff. I feel like Gemini is okay with things not matching in their outfits, and I feel like sometimes you have to be willing to take that risk for it to be a fashion statement.
Totally.
You know, so if one of the twins wants to wear this and the other one wants to wear that, like they're okay with it because that is a part of their personality. They're, you know, a walking contradiction sometimes. And they're okay with it because that's what makes Gemini a Gemini. You know, and I feel like sometimes people can be too matchy-matchy. And maybe that works for them, but Gemini wants to steer away from that.
Totally. And I feel like that's the difference between like Gemini and Libra style. You know what I mean? Like Libra, like I said, is a very clean aesthetic, very like matchy-matchy colors or like monochrome colors together. And like Gemini will, like we just said, will wear completely different patterns, not really follow that. Not follow that. But they still rock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just how each person wants to express themselves. And you see it kind of in their sign essence as well too.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I just want to end this video by saying that if you weren't a part of any of these signs, that's okay. I bet you got good style too, and maybe you don't. Maybe learn something. Either way though, like, this is just our opinion. If you don't have a placement in these specific signs, like, that is completely okay. I feel like everyone has their own style, and like we talked about at the beginning of this video, it's all about confidence.
Yep.
And I feel like a lot of times we can take note from other signs, other people, like whatever it may be. It's all about how you personalize personal style.
Totally. Like, however you feel like waking up that morning is how you should be dressing. You know what I mean? At least that's what I believe as immutable.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
So fashion is so personable, and whatever makes you feel the most confident is what you should be walking out and rocking, you know?
Yeah.
And don't get nervous or put down when that's not what somebody else is wearing, or it's not mainstream, you know? Like,
absolutely. I feel like a lot of times whatever is happening mainstream, it doesn't really fit every single person's body type.
Facts.
And like, we were raised to think like, well, whatever's on the magazines or on TV, like, that's the hot thing to wear, you know? And it's like, well, if I don't have that body type, I'm not gonna feel comfortable wearing that. If I don't feel comfortable in my outfit, I'm not gonna feel confident. Exactly. So I think everyone should really steer towards wearing what they wanna wear and not always be looking at what's happening in the media, because ultimately you're gonna wear what makes you feel comfortable, and I hope that's what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, fashion is all about, to me, rocking it.
Yeah, and feeling good when you're wearing it, you know what I mean? So like, you could be best dressed too, as long as you go out and you're like, damn, I am feeling good today.
Exactly.
You know?
Absolutely.
That's when you're the best dressed.
Absolutely. Because I just have to say, literally every single shirt right now is a crop top.
Yeah.
And if you don't have like 6-pack abs, or if you're not comfortable with your midsection, like, it's kind of hard to find something that you will look really good in. You know what I mean? And like, obviously you don't have to have abs to wear crop tops, but I'm just saying it's crazy how much fashion can dictate insecurity.
Yes.
You know, within people that don't have that model body. And I just want to say fuck you to the media, and fuck you to everyone that made us feel like, you know, we just always have to wear the skimpiest clothes to feel comfortable.
That part,
you know?
I totally co-sign everything that you said, because yeah, it is really frustrating when you see new trends coming. You're like, I want to try, because you see that, like, oh,
well, like, she's rocking it.
Yeah,
like,
I want to see if I can be cute like that too. And then you put it on, you're like, wow, I look not good.
Right.
And I can say that in the sense of like the crop tops and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been happening to me lately. I'm like, fuck, like, are there no other shirts anymore?
There's like no other styles. And also as women, like, our bodies throughout the month get bloated. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Or like, you eat something and your tummy's not doing too hot. But it's like, damn, like, the only thing in my closet right now are crop tops. Like, it's kind of a struggle. But you know, it's a fight that we have against the media and society. You know? I think it's getting better. We're seeing more diversity in terms of people's body types.
Yeah, and I think it goes back to what we were saying earlier. It's like, don't be afraid to step out of that. You know what I mean? Like, they really try to brainwash us into be like, this is what's beautiful and this is what's good. But there are so many styles and so many ways to express yourself. And I encourage everyone to try to do that more.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for kicking it with your girls, your besties, while we talk about, you know, the best dressed Zodiac signs. Don't forget to comment below with who you think is the best dressed. Do you agree with ours? Or why do you think that maybe these signs aren't the best dressed?
Yeah,
all of this conversation, let's get it started in the comments down below. Your girls love you so much. We're gonna link our socials somewhere over here. Don't forget that we post every Monday and Thursday, and then podcast Fridays, unless we're taking mental health breaks. We love you guys so much.
Bye.